Twisted by Lowe's. Lowe's knows you do it right to save on new appliances. They do it right, too, by saving you $600 on a GE stackable washer and dryer pair. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Valid through February 27th. See store for details. U.S. only.
I've just been passed a note. Thank you very much, Jordan. We have to get to this at one point or another today. It's Galentine's Day here on the Half-Ass Morning Show. And our Galentine's guests are here. These four women who each brought a friend. 4 or 5? Is it 5 or...
How many girls showed up? 4 girls, so 8 total?
They qualified last week to come in and hang with the program, which, of course, is thrilling. And when this nonsense is over, they're all jumping on the 93X party bus and going drinking at Lucky's 13. Drinking, arguing, judging everybody else at the bar.
But pretending to bond and compliment each other over the top things.
We think eventually crying, fighting. It's a girls' day out after all, so we welcome.
That's the thing. I wonder, the first girl that gets up to go to the bathroom, is everyone going to talk about her or what?
She's getting berated.
The guest that she brought in order to fit in better is going to spill everything about her. Everything. And I can't wait.
The first one to get, Josh, the first one to get up to take a leak, they're going to attack her hair, her clothes. I've seen her on Facebook. Her boyfriend looks like a dick and all that. We welcome first and foremost Martha, otherwise known as Night Nurse Sheezes. Martha.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You're the one who's always bothering Jordan?
Yeah. No, I bothered Trista about Jordan.
Sort of, yes, same thing.
Ross, you're right in the way. I can't see anybody. Can you get a...
Ross is videotaping this. How would...
.com.
Huh?
What?
93x.com.
93x.com.
Go to 93x.com if you want to see the babes.
And they are babes.
I know.
They're all dressed to impress this morning.
Yeah, I feel so bad.
Who's this
I'm
talking?
in like, camo leggings, hoodie.
Ashley,
like, oh.
you feel like you should have dressed up a little bit more?
Yeah, I feel like I should have tried a little.
Well, have the bus swing through Old Navy or something on the way.
Or,
We'll get you something.
What's that? Planet Hollywood. What's that one?
Oh, where the kids go with the nipple rings and whatnot?
No, I can't think of it. The Dirty Victoria's Secret, the other one.
Fredericks of Hollywood?
Fredericks of Hollywood.
Night Nurse Sheezes, interesting gig.
Yeah.
You're a nurse.
What kind of nursing?
Med-surg ICU.
Okay.
Med?
wow.
I didn't understand. What it was like Ross for a second there. What did you say?
Med-surg ICU.
Med-surg ICU. How long have you been a nurse?
5 years.
Oh, okay.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
What do you think of Nick not washing his hands after he uses the restroom?
That's pretty gross.
You guys, I'd imagine you're avid hand washers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
you
least
want-
use Purell or something.
That's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to gross and me. Now, you always work overnights?
Yeah.
So you listen to us when you get done working?
Yep.
I tried overnights once. It drove me nuts.
Yeah, it's rough.
But you've been doing it for 5 years.
Yep.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
And Jordan, isn't he something?
He is.
Yeah.
He gave me a hug earlier.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to ask him, I'm looking for an insurance guy. Do you know him?
Yes.
You didn't set that up, did you?
I did not.
Actually, real quick, equestrian cheeses. Send a text, Jordan. I finally looked up the Parisi brothers. Okay, they can do whatever they want to me.
You're a cute gal.
Thank you.
Do you ever have patients fall in love?
I've had inappropriate comments. I don't know about love.
Are they like when they're under anesthesia or whatever they're coming out of?
They're awake. They're with it.
So they weren't drugged up.
Yeah, no.
Well, see now, inappropriate comments, that's in our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Can you give us an example without getting us in trouble? Edit if you have to.
Yeah, so I'm married, so one guy asked me if I was married, and I said yes, and then he said, "Are you faithful?"
Very interesting.
Well, I think from the text message you send for Jordan, the answer is no. Is your husband anywhere near as good looking as Jordan?
Yes.
No, he is not.
No one's as good
She
looking
knows
as
he's
Jordan.
listening. Don't put her on the spot like that.
By the way, your name is Martha. I also find that kind of interesting and refreshing.
Yeah. I was named after an Allman Brothers song.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that the
Yep,
other day.
yep.
And you brought a friend with you named Rachel?
Yeah.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Are you also an overnight nurse?
Yes.
Do you receive inappropriate comments?
All the time.
Nice. Well, we'll come up with a new one before we get out of here.
Well, I can tell you a lot of head nurse jokes are coming in via text message.
Oh, boy. I spent some time in the hospital when I was a 14-year-old, and we'll see if Martha can define this. I had a spontaneous pneumothorax. What does that mean?
Your lung collapse.
That's right.
Oh, I had a varicocele repaired. Tell everybody what that is.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Is that your penis problem?
Well, looks like I have more of a doctoring degree than you do.
Was that when your penis got mangled?
Ball veins.
Ball veins.
Yeah. Or something like that.
We welcome in also a familiar face. She's been a friend of the program for many years, the one and only Rosalie.
Hey.
Hey, nice to see you again.
I'm back.
What's going on? Every time I see you, your hairdo's doing something different.
That's what I do, man.
I can't get enough of it.
That's true. You're in the biz.
Just
it
want
makes
you always
sense.
thinking of me, you know.
I am always thinking about you. I like your hairdo.
Thanks.
You've been doing hairdos for years.
Yep.
I imagine your customers are loyal.
Yes.
You're always busy.
They're the best.
Have you ever had an accident and put someone in the hospital so that night nurse Sheezes had to take?
No, none
No?
of that.
And
We're
you-
well trained.
And you're married with a couple of kids?
Yep. Crop farmer Jesus. He's the best. And we have 2 little boys, Melvin and Norman.
Melvin, see now, speaking of names, I was talking to Rosalie at the Toys for Tatas event, and I was complimenting her on her children's names. What are they again? Melvin and
Norman.
Norman. You like that?
Norman.
You like that,
I
Cubby?
love that. Yeah, it's awesome.
As opposed to anything ending in Aiden, which
Fake
has
names.
swept the universe. Well, it's good to see you again, Rosalie.
Always good to see you guys.
And you brought a friend named Bree.
Where's Bree? Hi, Bree.
Hi.
Are you also in the industry?
No, I'm not.
No? What do you do?
I actually just got a job at a security firm.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff? Like,
Business security.
Okay.
So,
awesome.
Did-
There's a lot of stuff stolen around here. Any
Oh, yeah.
advice for us? Higher, better, maybe?
I'm sorry?
I said there's a lot of stuff that gets stolen around here. Our engineer's run out. He could tell you. Stuff gets ripped off constantly. Any advice for us?
I was actually just talking about stealing your North Star sign.
Oh, yeah? She's an old North Stars fan. Well, I'll tell you what, first things first, find out who stole our Xbox about 10 years ago.
And there's also there's a particular doll that was stolen from me and Nick that we had specially made that we're a little bummed is still gone.
Maybe you've heard of that.
Longtime listeners will know what we're talking about. We'd like to get her back. Joanna Kim, we miss you, and we will never stop looking.
I suppose since you're in the business, you probably know the best way to get around all that stuff. You could probably successfully steal that sign.
I don't know about that. I was just going to run in.
Make a run for it. Hopefully nobody would notice.
Another spicy little pickle who qualified her way into the party today is Katie. Katie, where'd she go?
Hi.
Ross, move your giant... Hi, Katie.
Hi, how are you?
I've seen you around town for years.
You have.
You look
Many
wonderful.
years. Thank you.
What's your story now? What do you do for a living?
I work at a machine shop.
We work with a bunch of damn big donkeys?
I do.
Burping and
Hi,
farting?
donkeys.
Yeah? You want to say hi to the joint or anything like
Hi,
that?
guys.
What, are you, work with mostly dudes?
Yeah, there's a few females there too, though.
Are the
But-
dudes a problem on a daily basis?
No, they're nice.
Are you machinist or programmer? Or...
No, I work in the paint department.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I like it.
Have you ever, what's the old, something about the company ink? What's that slogan again, Josh?
Dipped your pen in the company ink?
Do you ever date dudes?
No.
You don't date the dudes that you work with?
No.
No? Well, you got to have some stories kind of like Martha. I mean, have they, come on to you at work and said, hey, I'll show you a machine shop or anything like that?
No.
So when you say that you know these guys from other events or how from what?
See them around the bar gigs.
Yeah, they've
right
been
on.
nice enough to come on boat cruises and different
Yeah.
events.
Matter of fact, when we were out, boat cruises, all that stuff. When we were out, what were you doing on the bus with us that one night?
Trista got fingered.
Death bus.
Yeah.
The Trista got fingered death bus. You were with.
Katie was there.
Yeah, I was there.
With
I'm
beer,
there.
Right.
Katie was
That's
there.
what I mean. Like
with
I feel
beer
like
and pizza Sheezes, right? You guys were there together, or maybe
Yes,
yeah.
You recognize some of them.
Yeah.
Then. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Ashley is with Katie.
Yes, she is.
Woohoo!
I'm here.
Hello, Ashley.
Hello.
Your beer and pizza Sheezes?
No.
What?
That's a different girl.
Oh,
I do love beer and pizza.
what's your story? How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. What do you do?
I am in HR and I work for Star Tribune.
Oh,
nice.
Well,
You guys have written up a lot of nice articles about other radio stations over the years.
Yeah. And I think we went a full year without you at one point or another with no explanation. So nice job over at the Star. I'm kidding. You like your job?
I do.
Thanks
I love
for coming.
working there. Thank you.
And finally, Crystal.
Finally.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
You're wearing a Wild shirt.
Yes.
You big fan?
Yes.
Did you wear a Wild shirt because you knew Jordan was going to be here, or it just happened? Mm-hmm. Nice. Look at that, Jordan.
Oh, the answer was yes because Jordan's going to be here?
No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a dental hygienist.
Oh, boy, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I know you're lying.
Yeah, probably am.
Let me ask you this. My dental hygienist talks about she gets creeped out when people, especially dudes, stare her in the eyes.
Yeah, I heard that show that one day, and I agree.
You agree? So that happened to you as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got to be odd.
Or if your head always seems to rest against our chest.
Ah, right.
Oh, yeah. Right. You get a little bit of that.
Hey, you guys are on to that one, huh? Dang it, we got to switch it up, guys.
I used to do that to the gal who cut my hair for years. I pretend like you know how babies have like a weak neck and they can't.
I used to do that to the gal that changed my tires.
Oh, Jesus. It's nice to have you with dental hygienist or hygiene.
Hygienist. Ross got it wrong.
Oh,
Ross, what's the matter?
Ross, come on. Oh, we're going to blame Waffle.
And your friend is Tammy.
Jamie.
Or is it Jamie?
Oh.
I think it's Jamie.
Well, you're batting 1,000 here, Ross. Hi, Jamie.
Morning.
Thanks for coming with. Did all the gals who won, Martha, Rosalie, Katie, and Crystal, did you bring with a gal that you commonly drink with? Your regular drinking buddies? Yeah.
Yes.
So you know what you're up against.
Oh, yeah.
You bring a stranger into this mix, someone might get killed. Now, we had an idea yesterday. We've gotten to know the girls a little bit now, but in order to get to know them even better, we asked a big favor. We asked each of the gals, Martha, Rosalie, Katie, and Crystal, to write down their deepest, darkest secret. Trista, you don't want to be going out with complete strangers, right?
No. We got to bond a little bit before we go on this.
You get to know them a little bit. And then, hell, this could be a great conversation starter for later on in the day.
Well, I would think so far so good. You walked in the studio bouncing. You were so excited after getting a chance to meet him.
I am really excited.
Well, did you read these secrets already?
No, I haven't read them.
No.
Josh, you have them in front of you,
I have
right?
them. Now, do you want to read these, or do you want me to read them to you like I read you stories before bed?
I kind of like it when you read to me.
I like the way you talk, so I guess,
Okay,
go
I have
right.
a lot. So is this from every girl, Ross?
Yep. Oh, from even their guests? Oh, I don't know if we have time for that. Should we just go with the 4?
I couldn't tell you. There's no names on them.
Oh. Well, go ahead. You know,
Well,
we'll
we got plenty of
We'll just
time.
see what we got.
We'll stay until 4 p.m. today. Everybody okay with that?
Some of them are so long, too.
And all of our gals, they are very long. Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah.
All of the gals are comfortable with this and facing the music? Sure, go ahead.
All right. So no, I haven't pre-read these.
Okay.
So forgive me, and I'm only about maybe a 5th grade reading level.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. When I was in college at the U of M, finding parking around campus was a nightmare. So I stole a huge construction cone and kept it in the trunk of my car to save any spot on the street when I left. Worked every time.
That's awesome.
That's very, okay, who wants to own up to that one?
Yeah, who's that?
That would be me.
And that is, sorry, Ashley.
That's Ashley.
Yes, Ashley. Yes.
That is very clever.
That's very clever.
That's awesome.
Nicely
I'm going to
done.
start doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold the spot.
I mean, there was a local athlete here years ago who got his hands on a fake handicapped pass,
Well, that'll get you in trouble.
and he put it on the dash of his car. It was a big story. I can't remember who it was.
My grandmother had one of those. That was
For a
always
legit one.
A legit one. I
Yeah.
was always tempted just to grab that and put it right over the.
Did you ever borrow her car and live life like a rock star?
I borrowed her car, but I couldn't do it.
I got you.
I had one after I broke my butt that was valid until, I think it was valid until like January of this year. But I didn't need it anymore after like 4 to 6 weeks. So my mom kept it.
There you go.
Somebody had to take advantage of
Sure.
that, but it did come in handy for that brief period of time.
Good secret, Ashley.
Hey, while I read this next one, I'd like you to picture that poor handicapped person that had to find another place to park.
It's broken.
And some of these are made up. So you can tell us if you want to make it up or not, because, it might be not fun to share a deep, dark secret on the radio. I don't know. I lost a bet and had to get an anatomically correct male member tattooed on my inner thigh.
What?
Ross, you are not allowed to enter the contest. Who's that?
That's me.
Wait, what?
Night Nurse Sheet?
Night Nurse
you have?
Jesus.
Fake.
Okay.
You guys were supposed to guess if they were real or not.
So,
So
I
that's
was
not
so
real.
excited for a second there. I'm like, guess what you're showing me as soon as we finish up.
That was an extreme lie.
Extreme.
Nicely
was a good
done.
one.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
You should have just drawn one on. Just for
Give me a
today
pen.
so
I
we
can
could
still
see
do it.
All right. This is a family program, and whoever wrote this should be ashamed of themselves.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
All it says is frequent masturbator to porn.
Oh, I think I can answer that one.
You can? Who's your guess?
Ross, don't raise your stupid
Ross, we already
hand.
told you.
That just from knowing her over the years, that sounds like Rosalie.
What?
You got it.
All right.
Really?
way.
Nice.
Really?
I would not have guessed that.
Good for you.
Keeping it real.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with keeping it real. That's what I do. I keep it real. Do you have a specific style that you like?
2 girls and a guy.
Now we're talking. Now, that's good, and so is anything else.
Yeah.
That also works. Nice job, Rosalie.
I paid for college by being a cam girl.
Oh, wow. Now we're talking.
What's a cam girl?
Oh, stop it, Jordan.
Jordan, that's good. That's good. You're dating now. You want to pretend you don't know what a cam girl is. Ross, tell him what a cam girl is. You've actually paid for this.
Yeah, he has.
It's like an online stripper that you video chat with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you give her a little extra money
right on.
to do different things.
He says right on.
Now, I hope this is the truth. Is this the truth? Who was that?
No.
No, you made it
Ah,
up.
you made it up.
Who said that they were allowed to lie to us?
We did.
Especially
That's a good one, though. You got
sexual
excited. Was that Bree?
Yes, that was.
That was Bree.
Bree.
That's a good one.
Never liked it right from the get-go.
We can change that. We'll work on that.
All right. Cam girl.
I co-signed on a bail bond for someone who didn't go to court and stole from me. The bounty hunter came to me to find him. I turned him in, got folded in the back seat of a Santa Fe, and now we're engaged with kids.
I don't know if I follow most of that, but folded in the back seat of a Santa Fe caught my attention. Who had that happen?
Boom, right here.
Oh, my God.
And that's real?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dental hygienist, Jesus.
Well, the people at Hyundai got a little free advertising this morning.
Well, let me try to figure this out. So you married a guy who was like on the run for something?
No. So a so-called friend at the time, I signed a bail bond for him to get out of jail, and he didn't go to court. And then the bounty hunters have to go find them. Well, I was the co-signer, so they came to me to find him. And since he stole from me and didn't go to court, I turned him in.
So who was it that you banged?
The bounty hunter.
The bounty hunter. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to make 2 mistakes.
Yeah, the bounty hunter. I
That's
like
hot stuff.
I know, right?
You know what I'm
Ross,
talking about?
Name for me your favorite bounty hunter.
Dog!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I thought you were Boba Fett.
Oh,
Boba
Fett.
Fett,
Yep.
right.
I have 3 times the amount of colon than the average Joe.
Oh, my God.
It twisted on me. I had to have emergency surgery to have 10 inches removed, and yet I still have more than 2 times the amount of any normal person. So, yes, I'm full of S.
That's got to be a goof. Who wrote that sucker?
100% true.
Really? Wow. That is Rosalie's friend, Bree.
Nope.
Rachel.
What?
That is not. That's,
Who was it?
That's Night Nurse Jesus' friend, Rachel.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Rachel. Sorry. What the heck? That's a world record, huh?
I think so.
Wow.
Is
My
that-
surgeon was pretty proud of himself.
Oh, was he?
Gosh.
He's like, oh my gosh, you have this and this. I'm like, cool.
It was.
Hurting. So let's go to surgery.
I didn't think you
I'm
were.
actually quite miserable, but I'm glad you're excited about it.
What is your problem, Ross?
Jordan just touched my butt.
I have my hand brushed
Look,
against it.
Ross, we're trying to talk to the women. Jesus Christ, he's so afraid to have the attention leave him for more than 5 minutes. Okay, alert everybody. Jordan accidentally touched Ross's butt.
Ross and I are about to switch spots. I'm going to videotape.
Now, there is a word in here I cannot use.
Oh, sure, that happens.
Couldn't get a fake ID at 19, so I got my hoo-ha pierced to show the bouncers and get in the bars with my older friends.
Is that legit? And who's talking that nonsense?
That's 100% true.
Okay, that would be Jamie.
And it worked.
You wanted so badly to get into the bars underage
I did.
that you would show the bouncers your pierced vagina.
Guys are pretty easy.
That's so funny. I used to, when I was like 19, 20, right in there, I would flash people to get in, but I never had the pierced hoo-ha. Did that hurt?
Not too bad.
Really? Does it heal up nice?
It did. It actually did.
Do you still have it?
I do not.
Are you going to show us later to get it?
Here's the
I
deal.
should have redid it.
Jamie, Trista, Jamie, she knows her way around a bar. Stick with this one today.
We'll be good friends.
I can't wait.
Did you come from a small town?
Nope, I'm a Burnsville girl.
So you do this in the Twin Cities bars and whatnot?
I did. I actually went way out of the cities to have it done, though, so no one...
You must have developed quite a reputation in the bar circuit.
I used to be a bad girl.
I hear you.
Man, that's something else.
Wow.
Oh, I heard you say, no, I can't come into the bar. I'm about to make you an offer you will not want to refuse. All right, last one here. So by process of elimination, we might be able to figure it out, but we're actually not that
hasn't said
smart.
anything yet? Okay. Oh, I know one. Yeah, go ahead.
I was in grade school. My brother was in middle school. So he would get home shortly before me. Many days I would walk in the door and not even have my shoes off when my brother would viciously attack me with a Nerf gun, the one with the tennis-sized balls. I'd run and scream around the house while trying to hide from him. I wanted to get revenge, so one Sunday morning, while setting the table for breakfast, I put pee-filled toilet water on my brother's orange juice.
Oh, my God. That could kill a player.
Oh, my gosh.
That would be Katie, right?
So vicious.
And you know what? We don't know you super well, but I'm going to guess you did that.
I didn't.
You didn't. She made that up.
But
No pee in the orange.
What's the half truth? Is he took care of you with that Nerf gun?
yes, he was kind of a jerk.
Okay. We got a microphone that went
Yeah,
down.
I think that microphone went out.
Oh, can you
Ladies.
It's not your fault. It's probably Ross's.
Okay, is this one working?
Yep,
Yes.
there you go.
Great story, though.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies, for divulging all those deep, dark secrets. That's
Now-
very entertaining stuff.
Now we've got dirt on each and every one of you.
Yeah, did you write down names as we were going through? Save them?
No.
So that I can taunt people, blackmail them, things like that?
We've destroyed the evidence.
Now,
That's good.
the party's about ready to begin. The gals are going to leave at 9, hit Lucky's 13. Thanks, everyone, for listening and getting involved. I'm sure it's going to be a wild time. Now, before we close on the topic of deep, dark secrets, and don't get nervous, Janelle. Don't get nervous. I swear to God, this is no big deal. This is no big deal. But Jordan and I ran into a friend of yours the other night, and she says, oh, Jazz, Jordan and Nick from the 93. And we said, yeah. And she said, oh, so you work with Jungle Jane. Does that ring a bell?
No.
No? This gal claimed she knew you from childhood and said your nickname was Jungle Jane.
What you're talking
Well,
about.
that kind of kills that bit, doesn't it?
Brutal.
Right? Am I lying?
No, that's what it was, wasn't
Yeah, Jungle Jane, I swear to God.
Who was this person?
I can't remember her name because I guess it was such a good story, we assumed you'd know her right away.
No, I got nothing.
Well, F me running.
Sorry, you guys. Where? Thanks for going out, not inviting us, though.
Well, we were both on dates.
Oh.
We happened to run into each other on a date.
Oh, it wasn't a double date?
No. If we're going out just to party, don't get crazy. Of course we're going to call you. But we just happened to run into each other and then ran into this gal.
I don't know.
Well, that completely sucks. I thought there was going to be a great story behind it.
I mean, I wish I had one for you, but I
She's
don't know what you're
stone-faced,
talking about.
though. She's good.
I don't know. Maybe are you BSing us?
No, I'm not. I would absolutely tell you. I don't.
Well, now you know what you need to do now?
Yeah.
You need to go out and earn that nickname.
Yeah. Anytime somebody comes over, you say, welcome to the jungle.
Little GNR playing when they come. Yep.
You know, I want to run into this girl again and say, why are you spinning lies? I mean, she talked about you for a half an hour, about growing up with you and everything.
What? Who is
I wonder if
I
she
don't
got
know. She might have lost her. Maybe she lost her stinking mind.
Did she get her confused with another news lady or something?
Seemed pretty real to me, didn't it, you, Jordan?
Yeah, she made a ton of connections that were like spot on, and
Yeah.
we were reminiscing about Faribault days and
Well, Jungle Jane. Maybe we'll meet her someday.
yeah, old Jungle Jane.
We'll wrap things up
we
next.
just diagnosed you. We got a nurse in studio. Does she have multiple personality syndrome? Maybe she...
Probably not.
Janelle, tap into your Jungle Jane personality.
Yes.
We want to speak to Jungle Jane.
Right.
We'll wrap it up here in a minute.
The Tempur-Pedic Lux Adapt conforms to every inch of your body, so the only thing that's waking you up is your alarm. Save up to $500 on select